Hi there, kindergarten. It's Miss Murphy here, and I'm going to be teaching you your math lesson today. So we're actually going to start by getting our brains warmed up with some dot cards, okay? So I'm going to show you a dot card, and as soon as you know how many dots are on it, go ahead and shout out that number, okay? How many? 5, right? You can know that this is 5 right away because it's a 5 group that goes all the way across, and there aren't any in the second row. Now, hide one. You can either hide it like this, or you can hide it in your mind, right? You can say 5 and I'm taking away 1. How many dots are left? 4. Fabulous. Okay, so we're going to practice this with a couple different number cards. So I'm going to show you the dots. I'm going to tell me how many as soon as you figure it out. And then I'm going to say hide 1, and you're going to tell me how many are left as quick as you can, okay? Now, if I was going to say a number sentence about this first one, I could say 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, let's check it out. Ready? How many? You got that right away. 1. Hide 1. How many? 0, right? Can someone tell me a number sentence that we can use about this dot? Yeah, I would start with 1 minus 1 makes 0. Fabulous job. Okay, let's keep on moving. When you count the dots, tell me how many out loud. How many? Remember, you can use a shortcut by saying 5, 6, 7, 8. Fabulous. Hide 1. How many are left? 7. Yep, you could recount them if you want by saying 5, 6, 7, or you could think 8, 1 less is 7. So my number sentence would be, go ahead and say it, blank minus blank makes blank. 8 minus 1 makes 7. Okay, one more, ready? How many dots? 10, right? You could count all the dots, or you could say, I see a 5 group on top and a 5 group on the bottom. They're both filled, so I know that makes 10 altogether. Fabulous. Okay, hide 1. How many are left? 9 dots left. Fabulous. How can we say that number sentence? Blank minus blank makes blank. Exactly. 10 minus 1 makes 9, right? 10, we're taking away 1, and now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fabulous. Okay, let's check out our PowerPoint for today. So it's module 4, lesson 33, and today is Tuesday, May 26th, 2020. You're going to need your math workbook, a pencil, and some crayons or different colored pencils that you can draw and color with for our problem set. And of course, you need your brain today because we're going to be growing our bubblegum brains to challenge ourselves and try new things. If you need to go get any of these materials, pause the video and hit play when you have everything right there in front of you. Great. Okay, so today our learning goal says I can solve take from problems. Awesome. That's what we were practicing with the dots. We're taking one away. We're going to practice more take from problems in a minute. Okay, so we already did hide 1. Now we're going to take a look at our application problem. This one is not in your journal, so you can turn to a blank page in your math workbook if you'd like to draw this along with me. Otherwise, you can just use your brain to think about it as we draw it up here, okay? So I was having a lovely picnic one day and some ants crawled onto my blanket to join me. Let's count how many ants came to join my picnic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, a lot of ants. 8, 9, and the others, just 9 ants today. Okay, so 9 ants came to join my picnic. I can count this really fast by saying 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fabulous. So After I saw the ants, I tried to like scare them away a little bit because I wanted to have my picnic blanket to myself. And I scared away a few ants. Let's see how many ants crawled off. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How can I make a number bond to tell my story to a friend? Remember, I have a whole and I have 2 different parts. Now my parts are going to be the ants that are still on my blanket and the ants that crawled off of the blanket. So how many ants did I start with? How many ants were on the blanket all together? Right, we started with 9 ants. So I'm going to write 9 in my total. Now over here, let's write the number of ants that crawled. How many ants did you count that crawled away? How many X's do we have? 3. Yep, so one of our parts is 3 because 3 ants crawled away. And how many ants are left on the blanket? You could count all of the ants, or you could use our shortcut with the 5 group, remember? 5, 6 ants are left on my blanket, right? So between the 6 ants on my blanket and the 3 that crawled away, we make 9, right? So I could write that number sentence and say 6 and 3 makes 9. But since we are doing takeaway problems today, I want to write that a different way, right? I'm showing that we started with 9 ants. So I'm going to write 9. And we take away how many? We take away 3 ants because they crawled away. And how many ants are left over after my equal sign? 6 ants. Fabulous. So we wrote this the takeaway way instead. All right, now let's keep going. Uh-oh, I scared away another ant. See that X come up? Now I want to make a new number bond to show how my story has changed. Okay, so did my total number change? Was the original number of ants different? No, right? It was still 9 ants, so I'm going to keep my total the same. How many ants have crawled away now? How many X's are you counting down here? 4 ants have crawled away this time. Okay, we're losing ants. Now, how many ants are left? Go ahead and count that top row or use your trick to know how many there are. Right, we have a 5 group left, so we have 5 ants. Fabulous. Now, let's write this number sentence the takeaway way. I'm going to start with the total number of ants that were on my picnic blanket. So 9. How many ants am I taking away this time? 4, right? 9 minus 4 equals, how many ants are left on my picnic blanket? 5. Fabulous. So now we've written 2 different takeaway sentences to show this story. Fabulous job. Okay, so we're getting ready to start our learning, and you want to find this page in your math workbook. It says lesson 33 template, and there's just a blank number sentence right here. You're going to use this with the video with your pencil, so keep that in front of you, and also your work page that you can write notes and draw your pictures as the video goes along. All right, so I will set this up for you. You got it.
For lesson 33. Our learning goal for today says, I can solve take from problems. That means we're going to be taking from a pile of something and putting it somewhere else. It's kind of like when I get my Halloween candy, my sister tries to take from my pile to add to her own pile. You know, like if I get up to go to the bathroom or something, she tries to take them. Has that ever happened to you? Ugh, little sisters. They're delightful, but they do have sticky fingers. Okay, so we're going to practice taking from a group. And, I mean, since I'm already thinking about candy, might as well get out my bag of Sour Patch Kids to help me out today. Delicious. Okay, so let me dump some on the table. Okay, there we go. All right, friends, how many Sour Patch Kids do I have? Can you go ahead and count them? I see there's a nice 5 groups, organized Sour Patch friends. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, perfect. So I'm starting with 9. And then, oh, my little sister. All right, so then let's pretend my little sister took one. All right. Now, since we're talking about math and they're keen to help us out with math today, thank you, we're going to turn this into a number sentence. So I want you to pause right now and grab a dry erase board and a marker because I'm going to have you write the number sentences with me. All right, pause while you get those and then press play when you're ready. Okay, friends. So on our board, we're going to go ahead and set up our number sentence. Blank minus blank equals blank. Okay, so our first blank is how many we started with. So on your dry erase board, go ahead and write the number of Sour Patch Kids we began with. Yeah, we started with 9. Remember, we're solving take from problems. So we took from 9, and how many did we take from 9, friends? Yeah, we slid that 1 over on the other side of our desk. Okay, so how many are remaining? What's the other part that's left? Go ahead and write it on your board. Yes, good job, 8. So what's our number sentence altogether? 9 minus 1 equals 8. Fantastic. All right, go ahead and erase your board. We're going to do another one. All right, and get those 9 friends back out here because they're so delicious looking. I want you to go ahead and set up your number sentence for a take from. So we're going to say blank minus blank equals blank. All right, now this time we're going to go ahead and write our number sentence together. So I'm going to say 9 minus, so I have to take some away, right? I'm going to take these. 9 minus, all right, so before I start moving things around, I'm just going to say 9 minus 2. All right, friends, if I had 9 and say I was going to take from that group of 9, I was going to take 2 away, how many would I have left? Yes, good job. I'd have 7. Write that on your board. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and grab 2 of those Sour Patch Kids and slide them over. Which 2 would you slide over? Yeah, get rid of those. All right, does our picture match our number sentence? And does our number sentence match our picture now? A great way to check would be to count and see how many are left over. Let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's that 7 part. Here's the 2. 1, 2. And then if we put them all together, yeah, that would equal 9. Oh, great job. All right, go ahead and erase your board. All right, I'm going to have you write this take from sentence all by yourself. Are you ready? I know you are. Okay, so there's my 9 friends. And go ahead and set up your take from number sentence because we're subtracting still. Blank minus blank equals blank. All right, go ahead and fill in how many did we start with? So how many would go in our number sentence for how many we began with? Yeah, 9. Excellent. All right, I'm going to take some away. That's a lot. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave you with so few. Okay, I want you to go ahead, press pause, write the rest of that number sentence showing how many I took away and then how many are remaining. Press play when you're ready. All right, you filled in the rest of your number sentence? All right, let's check yourself. So how many did I take from 9? Yes, I took 8. I was feeling very hungry and not very generous. And how many did I leave? Yes, 1. Excellent job, friends. Beautiful. All right, erase your board. All right, we have been working with 9 Sour Patch Kids, but I wanted to eat those. So what else do I have here? Hershey Kisses, next best thing. All right, now this number sentence is going to be a little bit different. So I want you to go ahead and set it up on your board and press pause. I need you to count and double check to see how many of those Hershey Kisses we have. Go ahead, write it on your number sentence and press play when you're ready. Okay, so how many do we have? I spiced it up a little bit. We have 10. There are 10 Hershey Kisses. Now what happens if I take 1 away? Go ahead and write that on your number sentence. How many would be left over? What would I need to do to that picture or to the Hershey Kisses sitting on my desk? Yeah, I would need to slide 1 over to see how many are left. Yeah, I would need to slide 1 over to see how many are left. All right, so picture in your brain, if I slid 1 over, how many would be remaining, friends? Go ahead and write it on your board. I have 10 and I take 1 away. Ooh, 9. Oh, this is hard when it's not actually done yet. Good job. Yeah, I can check myself by actually sliding one over and then counting how many I have left or remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. So we'd have 10 take away or minus 1 equals 9. Oodalali, friends. Our learning goal for today says, I can solve take from problems. And that's
All right, and we practiced that learning goal today, scholars. So we are ready to get started with our problem set. Go ahead and turn to this page in your math workbook. If you need a minute to find it, hit pause and hit play when you're ready to go. Okay, so our first problem says, fill in the number sentence to match the story. All right, here's what our story says. There were 7 trains. 2 trains rolled away. Now there are 5 trains. So this story tells us all the numbers that we need to know, right? It tells us what we start with. It tells us how many we take away and how many are left. We can even show this in our picture, right? There's 7 trains are drawn here for us. And it says 2 trains rolled away. I'm gonna just circle these and say these are the trains that rolled away. That helps my brain see what's going on in the story. What number should we write first? What are we starting with? How many trains? 7, fabulous. And now I see a minus sign, that means take away. How many trains did we take away? Yep, it says 2 trains rolled away. So 7 minus 2. Now there are 5 trains. So what number should I write here for how many trains are left over? 5. Awesome. Let's check our work by counting, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trains. We took away these 2, 1, 2, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fabulous work. All right, so we worked on that one together. This time it is your turn. So I will read these problems to you, and your job is to fill in the number sentence on your own. Ready? This one says, there were 9 cars at the stop sign. 7 drove away. There are 2 cars left. Now remember, you can draw on this picture to help you visualize the story. This gives you all the information you need to know. So you're going to fill in your number sentence just like we did above. Blank minus blank equals blank. Pause the video while you fill in your number sentence and hit play when you're ready to go. Great. Okay, so for this one, I said there were 9 cars at the stop sign, so I filled in 9. 7 drove away, so we take away 7. There are 2 cars left. So after the equal sign, I'm going to write 2. Fabulous. This next one's all you Gators, ready? Or not Gators, all kindergarten. There were 10 people. 6 people got on the bus. Now there are 4 people. There are 4 people left. Okay, so 10 people, 6 got on the bus. Now there are 4. Hit pause and fill in your number sentence. Hit play when you're all done. All right. Go ahead and turn to the next page. We are moving through. All right. And so the first part of this says, draw the story. Fill in the number sentence to match. All right. So the bus had 10 people. I'll start by drawing 10 dots to show 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. It's a very simple drawing. That's okay. It says 5 people got off. Okay, so I'm going to take away 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to draw a line to show these people got off, right? You could put X's through them. You could do whatever works for you. Go ahead and show that on your picture. Hit pause if you need more time to draw this out. Okay, and it says now there are 5 people left. How can I fill in this number sentence? There are 10 people, 5 go away. Now there are 5 left. Hit pause and fill in that number sentence for me. Hit play when you're ready to go. Okay, right, so we started with 10 minus, how many people did we lose? How many people got off the bus? 5, right? You can check your picture if you need help remembering. And how many people are left? Right, 5 people are left. 5 and 5 together makes 10, so this checks out. All right, last one. This is going to be all you. You're going to draw the picture to show this and then write your number sentence. There were 9 planes in the sky. 3 planes landed. So draw your 9 planes. Hit pause to draw your planes. Hit play when you're ready. Okay, 3 planes landed. Now there are 6 planes in the sky. So go ahead and cross out your 3 planes that landed, or you can move them over to another spot or draw them on the ground, whatever you want to do. And go ahead and fill in your number sentence down here. You have the number of planes you started with, then you take away the number of planes that landed, and then you show how many planes are left in the sky. Hit pause if you need extra time to finish that up. Fabulous job today, kindergarten. I had so much fun working on this math with you. I hope you enjoyed it. When you're done with your problem set, ask someone at home to take a picture of your work and send it in to your teacher so that we can see all the hard work you've been doing. So proud of you today. I will see you again soon, kindergarten.